Well, now it's May. The snow's all gone, although some very bright memories of Long Island's very own Frosty still linger for us. It's only been 10 days or so since the famous snowman of Massapequa Park finally melted away. But for those who would like a reminder, or if somehow you never even saw the miracle of this snowman that lived on long after the snows fell, well, here's another look.
I won't take snow from an ice skating rink or any artificial snow. The only way this guy's going to stay alive is with the snow from this winter.
Shoveling snow in a tank top, Mike Frigo is defying the changing seasons to save the beloved snowman he first built with his daughter Rebecca during a January blizzard.
Oh, I joke with my daughter. I said, we'll keep it going just until the next snowfall. And she's like, really, Dad?
At the height of winter, the Frigos' Frosty grew to 9 feet, but now their snowman is slowly shrinking.
He's getting a little bit of suntan. He's got his lotion in his hand, though, so that keeps him cool enough. That and a lot of ice.
Every day, the Frigos trek to a nearby park to haul out buckets from a dwindling snowbank. The effort has attracted thousands of fans on Facebook, some who wave from their cars in support.
I say if you have snow, come and donate it. I'm going to go look for snow now.
Frigo says he's gotten what he calls snow nations from near and far.
People have brought it from Vermont, out east in the Hamptons, Patchogue, Sayville.
Frigo says he simply loves a good snowman, something his teen daughter has always known. Can you remember a winter not building a snowman?
Not that I know of. When I was born, I feel like every single winter we had a snowman.
Whenever a snowman does melt, Mike Frigo says he'll just put the last of it in a freezer to start anew next winter. And joining us now is the man behind the snowman himself. He is Mike Frigo, and welcome to the show, Mike. And I see you really advertising it now.
Yeah,
got that T-shirt and everything.
Well, thanks for having me, and I actually brought you a T-shirt as well, Richard.
What's it say? I help save the snowman? Oh, that's fantastic. Let me see that. Oh, I love it. That is terrific. Fantastic. All right, well, we'll share that around here. You know, I can tell you still have a little piece of them left in your heart. How about the snowman itself, though? Did you save a piece like
Absolutely.
you said you would?
We have what we consider his heart, a piece of a snowball in the freezer marked for next year.
Do you go and peek at it frequently, the remnants of your snowman in the fridge?
You know, my daughter had friends over the other night, and I showed it to them, and I said, you know what, maybe I should put this in the downstairs freezer, you know?
You're moving it around. It's like a shrine.
Yeah, I don't want someone throwing it out in the street.
You know, a lot of people wonder, even though they love what you're doing, there's no question about that, and we have some video again of your effort here. Why do you do this?
Well, it really started out just kind of as a joke, and it kind of grew larger and larger. And
no kidding.
We met so many people and made so many people smile that it started to become more of a challenge.
I couldn't believe all the people pulling up to honk and get out and take pictures.
Exactly.
You really love snow too, though, don't you?
I'm a huge fan. You know, when it snows, everything just slows down, and that's what I love about it.
And it's about bringing a little joy to your family, because it's like a tradition to build a snowman in your family.
Exactly, and now it's extended further to other people, which is what's so wonderful.
So tell us a little bit about this snow that came from near and far. Everybody's curious about how the snow actually got here from Vermont. How'd that happen?
Well, we had one donator who actually packed it up into coolers in Vermont. She was on vacation skiing.
She was from Vermont? Or?
No, she was from Massapequa Park.
Oh, so she went to Vermont to ski and she brought the snow.
Put it into little coolers. She had it on the luggage rack, took pictures of it. It was terrific.
This is when it was at its height.
Yeah, it was actually 10'4".
10'4".
Yeah.
Could have been in the NBA.
Yes, indeed.
If they had like an ice NBA. What do people say to you about the snowman, and what are some of the things that stick with you about things that folks have said to you about it?
That it brings joy to their life. That they were surprised that something so simple can make so many people happy, and that's why we kept doing it. There were times where I was kind of like, maybe we should stop now, and then another car would pull up, and another kid would come out and smile.
Well, we started to get some warm days here and there in March and April, and I wondered, how did you keep this thing going? How did you have the time? Because it took a lot of care. How did you have the time to keep this alive?
Well, I have a little bit of extra time because I make my own hours. I'm self-employed with a company called Dynamic Builders of Long Island, or do home improvement.
Oh, so you could go anytime you want to go. If you're worried about the snowman, you go home and get it fixed up.
Exactly.
Now, what are the plans for bringing him back?
Well, we want to keep the website going and active, which is saveoursnowman.com. And we have a few things planned. One is selling these T-shirts and trying to get proceeds to worthy children's charities, because we kind of thought the spirit of the snowman is the spirit of children. So we're donating to St. Jude's and the Ashley Wade Foundation.
That's wonderful. Well, you brought a lot of smiles. Somebody joked on Facebook that you could do a Sandman for the summer.
Yes, and I actually just had someone yesterday who said, how about a cardboard cutout or a hologram all year round? I said, I think we need to give the public a break.
A little out of control here. You've got a few things to do besides the snowman, but we loved it. It was just a wonderful way to end the winter and even this frigid spring. Mike Frigo, Mr. Snowman, thanks for brightening up what had been a dreary winter and spring.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you again, I'm sure.